Welcome to Core Concepts from Denthead Gaming. Let's see this build. Alright everybody, I got a build for you today. This one is called Broken Patriot. It is one of my more recent designs. I have very specific reasons why I chose the weapons, but a really cool thing about the battle strategy on this build is it is functional with a lot of different weapons. But here's what I chose. So I've got two aperitifs. The reason why I have the aperitifs is because I like that they are missiles that fire with a delay, which allow you to be mobile and you can actually set up the missiles how you want them. If you want to set them up in a straight line, you just boost up and you fire them off, and then they line up and then they rain down. They're really good at zone control for missiles, because you can just like line them up, and most of the time people will fixate on the missiles instead of you, which is wonderful. And they're really good also because this is a high-speed build. I can actually fire them off as I'm closing in on my opponent, and then I have the target fixate on me instead. And then when I do that, I've got dual ducats for my back weapons. Really good at producing stagger. So what do you get when you've got, I don't know, these fire 13 missiles at a time, so 26 missiles behind you, and then these two pistols stagger you, and you're turned around not even looking at where you're going. That means you're getting hit in the butt with a lot of missiles, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt real bad. Anyway, that is pretty much the strategy. I do like to stagger. Sometimes I'll stagger the shots with the siege missiles. Like if we're in a really congested area with a lot of cover, I won't fire both at the same time. But if we're in a wide open area, there's no reason to not fire both at the same time. I went with the ducats, obviously due to their incredible stagger capability. I mean, these things are just ridiculous. I have been debating back and forth about using the coquelettes because they have a faster reload. Let's see here. Yep, slightly faster reload. However, in testing, I noticed that because they have a 2.5 rapid fire, they also run out of ammo faster. And that means I got to switch to my aperitifs faster, and my aperitifs do not have a fast reload time. They're 6.5 seconds. So I actually think the ducats complement those better and leave me with a smaller window of not having anything to shoot. So that's the reason why I ended up landing on the ducats. These are just really good. I know for this build, a lot of you guys are thinking, why are you not using shotguns? I mean, even the Sweet 16. The Sweet 16 here is 10 lighter, so it actually speeds me up. Well, because if I did that, again, I'm vulnerable, that reload time. So you only get one shot, just like Eminem said. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow it. And then Zimmerman, I mean, old reliable here. He's too heavy. He's too heavy. Those siege missiles, yeah, not working out. But like I said earlier in the video, this platform really versatile for the fight style. Really, really versatile for the fight style. You can equip it how you want. This is how I like it because it's really simple, straightforward. I don't like when I have two separate weapons. So say my right arm unit is a siege missile, and then my right back is like a bazooka. So whenever I do this and I have like I'm using basically the dual wield. I don't like having a bazooka here and then like a rifle on the other side, and then because that messes me up. The only time I ever do that is if the AC is meant to be played by swapping both. It's a skill issue for me. I can't keep track of what weapons I'm using mid-combat. It's a skill issue. But you may be a better pilot, so you can equip it as you see fit. Alright, let's continue running through this build here. We got the Mine Beta, mainly because my combat style, I don't really care about scan duration, scan distance. I mean, the only thing that I really can knock the Mine Beta for is the system recovery, it not being at least 100. But this stability here kind of compensates for that. Defenses are kind of low, but like I said, we're running a lightweight build, so you can't really pack on the pounds. You know what I mean? And keep that combat style. Next, we're up with the VP40S. This core is just balanced, just wonderful. I have thought about maybe moving cores on this build, so something like this. You know, it's good, but I lose stability. This one's good, but I lose that generator functionality in this one. You know, that booster efficiency too, and that is kind of key to this. Also, a little bit heavier. So, I mean, you guys play around with it. You guys have a little fun with it. I'm giving you the build, so all you got to do is, you know, get that key going, and you know, have a good time with it. Alula's, or I'm sorry, I'm not quite done. Noctrihire arms, mainly for the ducats. I want to make sure the ducats make those connections, because if they don't, I'm kind of screwed. You can use different arms. I just prefer the Noctrihires. They're decently balanced, and I can't go wrong with that firearm spec. 160, oh my word. Albas, I've been really favoring these legs lately. I don't know why. I just love them. They're just fun. They're just a good time. They do everything I need the legs to do. They've got good stability for a lightweight. They just make sense. Alula's, I need to close that gap. I need to be highly maneuverable, and I don't think there is a single booster in the repertoire of boosters here that do it better than the Alula's. Just incredible. And I don't need the AB on them is okay. The quick boost is really what I'm after. The quick boost and the average output. It's really well balanced. So on average, you can actually put up faster speeds, averaging than the 06, shoot, what are they called? The 06 speeds, SPDs. So on average, you can put up a faster speed, because you got to consider, you know, you've got gains here at your regular boost speed, but you've got significant losses in your QB speed. So that's the reason why I went with the Alula's. They're really well-rounded booster. The Talbot, I am a close to mid-range. This is a close to mid-range combat AC. Where am I going? Close to mid-range combat AC. So we've got close range at 63, medium range at 54. Those two stats are really good. Also, we're running missiles. Missile lock correction, 103. Yay, pretty freaking good. So that is why I went with the Talbot. VP20C, just a reliable little generator. I did go back and forth between the VP20C and the Aorta. But with the combat style, I have to remain mobile. Like I said earlier, my defense is not that great. So as soon as I do run out of energy, the attack window for my opponent is much bigger. So that is unacceptable. So I went with the VP20C. All right. We've gone over the build. Oh, and pulse armor, because like I said earlier, I'm squishy. I will get beat up, and I will get beat up fast, so I need a way to escape it. Anyway, now that that's been said, all right, let's get into the combat strategy. All right. Boom. All right, I'm going to randomly select one. We're just going to scroll, totally randomly selecting. Oh, man, I landed on Freud. What do you know? That was a totally random selection. All right, let's go ahead and get into this.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Alright guys, that was Broken Patriot. Let me go ahead and get you guys a share code. Boop. He is down here somewhere. There he is. Boop. And upload. Share code. Boop. All right, we have a share code VRB51VMXY980. If you guys enjoyed the build, go ahead and grab it, play around with it. Like and subscribe because it helps my channel and I can reach more people and help them with their builds and core concepts. All right, hope to see you in the next episode where we use big giant robots to blow stuff up. Thank you. Bye.